Alright, it's me, Kevin. I'm gonna do this new thing. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna eat some stuff and do a review on it. So, I like a bunch of macaroni salads. I can never keep track or remember which one's good and which one's bad. So, I'm gonna go and get a bunch of them and review them, and I'm also gonna see if they change over time because I think sometimes they change in how it's made. Like I'll be liking it, all of a sudden I don't like it. So who knows? Anyway, this first one came from Winn Dixie. It says SE Grocers on the top. It's backwards, I know. Oh, maybe I'll flip that around one day. So Winn Dixie, SE Grocers. Says no certified synthetic colors or artificial flavors, no high fructose corn syrup. Quality guaranteed. Keep refrigerated. It is 2 pounds, 907 grams. 3/4 cup serving. It says 310 calories and a buttload of sodium, which they're going to tell me I can't have any more of, so I better do these quick. So I bought this today. Yeah, I bought this today. So I already opened it, so but I may or may not have put it on the plate before, but I'll put it on the plate this time. This is my new place in Florida. This is my kitchen. Maybe I'll take a little tour after this. You have to watch the whole thing. So alright, so this stuff's got, it's pretty wet. It's got red bell peppers in it, little pieces of carrot. Looks like a tiny piece of celery perhaps. Yeah, so pieces of celery. I don't know what that is. Fingernail? I don't know. A fingernail. It's a little yellow. I would imagine there is ingredients. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, so anyway, let's taste this stuff. Yeah, and it's late and I have the munchies. It's tangy. I don't think it's mayonnaise. It's like some kind of dressing. It's like, like Miracle Whip type. It's creamy. Macaroni's pretty firm. Takes a lot of effort to smash the macaroni and make it come up in between the fork tines like that. If I was scientific, I'd measure it, but I don't care that much. So, it's not overly sweet, it's not overly salty. It's tangy. Might have some mustard in it. Probably. It's like mayonnaise and vinegar. Something sweet. I guess it's got little pieces of onion in it too. I kind of, yeah. Real tiny pieces. Overall, it's not bad. We'll see what it is compared to others. I give it a 6. Give it a 6. But I eat it. I've eaten it before. when you just want to shove something down your throat. It's not too bad. So, I'll tell you a story. Went fishing on Tuesday. Charter out of Clearwater, Florida. 33-foot dusky. Captain Brad and mate Mikey out of Bait House on Clearwater Island Beach. Went out. That's called St. John's Pass. Or not St. John's, just John's Pass. John's Pass. Went out of there and basically ran due north up the beach because the Gulf was a little rough because they had thunderstorms the night before. So we ran up the beach, and that's toward Anclote River, around where I live. So we're basically heading back up to where I live. So we get up and we get to a spot, and we're catching grunts and mangrove snapper and a few short groupers. That's about all we caught the whole day. Nothing spectacular fishing. No keeper groupers, gag groupers, or anything. No reds. And we got north of Anclote Power Plant, which is about a mile and a half towards the Gulf from here, where I'm at right now. So basically in my back door, and it's like 33 feet of water. Captain Brad, he's good. We watched these thunderstorms all day that were sitting like over Tampa, south of Clearwater is St. Petersburg, and then Tampa. So these thunderstorms were they weren't real big, but they were growing. They were sitting over Tampa for like 3 hours, just not moving much. And then noticed they were getting bigger, and then right after we noticed they were getting bigger and starting to move, we heard on the Marine radio, the Coast Guard say that NWS had issued a special Marine warning for severe thunderstorm 2 miles south of Clearwater. And we were probably 22 miles away from the pass, probably. So the boat goes pretty good. It goes about 35 knots, 33 knots, something like that. It's 33-foot dusky. It's got, I forget what the heck it's got on there. It's got two Hondas, I believe. Anyway, so we head back, and we'll run right into the teeth of that storm, about 5 miles from the pass. And first of all, we're going towards it, and it gets dark and black, and lightning's cracked, thunder's going off, lightning's cracking above us. And gets dark, and then suddenly it just gets freezing cold. And mind you, like an hour earlier, I was sick as a dog from the heat and the sun out there. And suddenly the temperature dropped probably from about 91 degrees all the way down to it had to have been 62, probably 60. I mean, cold. And then the wind kicked up, coming basically right at us, which was a good thing, because if it come from the side, we've been messed up. A little from the side, but mostly dead on. And it got up to like 40 miles an hour probably at its peak. And he was running when we were going towards the storm and no wind. Like I say, we were able to go 35 miles an hour at like 4,000 RPM. And at 4,000 RPM into that storm, we could only go 20 miles an hour. That's how hard the wind was blowing. And all this got a little T-top. No curtains, no cuddy cabin, nothing. You had 6 guys, well, eight people, including the crew. 8 people on this little boat, and there's no place to hide. So we just got pelted with rain and little bits of hail, and it stung really bad. And for a while, a little worried, man. It was like, I can't imagine somebody being in a hurricane, like stuck out there for like hours and hours at a time. Because I tell you what, 10 minutes of just 40-mile-an-hour winds and lightning cracking over your head and stuff, pretty spooky. But we made it. The captain's pretty good, and I didn't think we were in any real danger, but it was pretty spooky, and we were wet, cold. But we got through it, got into clear water, and got our fish clean, and came home and collapsed for 3 days to rest. I can barely move right now. I hurt so bad. Not only from the trip, but I've been hurting in general lately. But anyway, I'm going to do more of these macaroni salad things. And we'll see which one's the best. Because I can't never remember. Alright, later.